What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Taylor, or you can call me Tay. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a part 2 of like my Starbucks series and my experience at Starbucks. A lot of you guys have been showing me a lot of love, and you requested that I kind of run through the interview process. So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. You guys see I have on my little Starbucks Black Lives Matter shirt, and I show in detail what it looks like on the back and stuff like that in my previous video if you're interested. But yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys in detail kind of how they reached out to me, so I'll put it on the screen. But I basically just got an email from one of the ladies, and she said, "Hello Taylor, I hope this email finds you well. I'm contacting you because you recently applied, to Starbucks. I'm interested in interviewing you, yada yada yada." So I responded back, and she said, "Thank you for getting back with me so quickly. I have time available, so and so." And then because I didn't have a job, I wasn't available. I said yes, absolutely. So you guys, if you're applying for Starbucks or any job, you want to make sure you're checking your email constantly, or your spam, because that's honestly how most jobs reach out to you. All right, so going to the interview, when I got there, it was very laid back. We were in the main area of the store, and people were coming in and out to get their drinks, so it just felt like comfortable. I'm not like in a back office nervous. And she was like, "Do you want anything to drink?" She got me a Starbucks drink. We sat down, it was like, "Tell me a little bit about yourself." And then she was like, "All right, well, we can get started with the interview process." And my friend, her interview took over an hour just because they were talking and just talking about things that weren't the interview process. But mine was literally like 30 to 35 minutes. But basically the first question that they basically want to know is, why Starbucks? So personally, I let them know straight up. I said I am in grad school, so this is just gonna help me in the time being with like a part-time job because the hours are convenient. But I let them know that this is not long-term, like it's temporary, and she was fine with that. So you want to be honest, because you don't want them to think that you're going to be there for a certain amount of time and then you just leave, because it's just not good work ethic, and you can't use them as a recommendation or anything like that. So following that, they did ask me a question where it was like, how will you implement teamwork into your job? Like, what are some skills and qualities that you've had that showed that you worked well with the team? And personally, I have been able to use this job that I'm getting ready to tell you, for almost all of my interviews. I was an RA in undergrad, so you have a staff, you have to work well as a team, you have duty shifts together. So I brought that up. I told her how I had to work as a team, and that pushed me to be more of a leader. I had to do a bunch of meetings, programs, and she loved that. She was like, "That is so awesome." So talk yourself up. If there's things that you've done that you want to showcase, now's the time to do so in the interview. Okay, so another question was, how can you provide top quality customer service? Basically, like, what is your experience with customer service? And my first job was McDonald's. I worked as a sales associate at Plato's Closet, if you guys know. Where else? I was a waitress. So basically, a lot of those qualities I've had experience in. But if you didn't have experience in that, just be honest, straight up. Just be like, this is the chance for me to get those customer service skills, because I haven't been able to yet. But if you did have experience with that, give them examples of what you had to do at, say, a fast food restaurant or as a waitress. Provide them with those examples so that they can see that you know what you're talking about and that you're going to be a good asset to the team. And a lot of my answers were thorough, but she appreciated that. She was like, "Wow, like, I'm actually looking forward to you becoming a part of this team because you have a lot of qualities to bring to us." So, don't feel like you're being narcissistic. Show them what you're made of, show them your skills, because that's what you're going to be bringing towards the team. Okay, and then the final question, which is always the hard one, it said, how would you deal with a difficult customer while working at Starbucks? So, with this situation, if you don't have a scenario that you've experienced, you can make one up. Just say like, "Okay, well, I haven't had an experience where I've dealt with someone difficult, but if I were, this is how I would handle it." Personally, I did have a difficult situation in the past because I've worked at a lot of different places. As an RA, things come up, incidents come up. So I did provide her with like a detailed response. But for you all, if this is your first job starting out, I would just say something along the lines of, you know, in my day-to-day life, this is how I deal with conflict. And so if this were to arise at Starbucks, you know, I would kind of approach it at the same speed or same pace. And then if I felt like it was out of my control, I would go to a higher up or one of my coworkers to get help, because I don't want to make the situation worse. Personally, I had used an experience. I think I don't remember specifically what I said for that, to be honest. But I do know, oh, okay, I did a situation with working at Chili's, because you're going to have customers as a waitress, or you're going to have customers in general who just want to pick on you because they're having a bad day, and they'll take that out on you. So in that situation, you know, I remained calm. That's the most important thing. You don't want to get upset, because, I mean, you're the person working. You're the person that could be at risk of losing their job, not the customer. So you just want to remain calm, get the manager, let them handle it, because at that point it wasn't you that caused, you know, the riot or just the bad situation that could come out of it. You gave it to your manager, so it's all the pressure's off of you. So I kind of just said something along the lines of that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the interview questions that I wanted to touch on. Mainly the main themes that you want to take away is they're going to ask, how are you good at teamwork? Because at Starbucks you will be working with the team. They're going to ask, you know, your experience in customer service. They're going to ask how to deal with a difficult situation. So if you guys have those down packed, or you have in your head scenarios to, you know, say with those, you'll be fine. The rest is just really, let us know more about you. You know, why do you want to work at Starbucks? And just tell them why you want to work at Starbucks. You know, if it's for a part-time job, a temporary, or you like their coffee, they'll love that, because you probably already have more experience than someone who doesn't really drink their coffee, you know? So just, you know, relax, take your time. You're gonna get through it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for all the support that you left on the past Starbucks video. If there's any more content you want to know about Starbucks, let me know. I do enjoy helping you guys, because interviewing can be a stressful situation, so I totally understand. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, I love you guys. T-Gang out.